people paid a fee, you went into a fenced-in enclosure, and you shot an animal at point-blank range, and these were tame animals. That didn't have a place in Oregon at that time. Over a 2-year period, the Oregon Fish and Wildlife Commission, in large part made up of mostly very ethical hunters, voted nearly unanimously to ban canned hunts in Oregon. There are some lines when it comes to hunting issues that have to be drawn, that are absolutely, when you stack the deck so against an animal, it's unfair, it's wasteful, it's wrong. And you know, it is giving, you know, demonstrating that for life, for wildlife, has, you know, we're disregarding it and sending a very poor message, whether it's to young, to the sportsmanship in Oregon, to good stewardship and the respect for the public's wildlife. This is the public's wildlife, and we're talking about a small fraction of people that engage in wildlife killing contests. Oregon has a long tradition in ethical, fair chase hunting, and that's just what we want to keep. That's what we're asking with this bill, is to ban a practice that is far outside the bounds of that.
Kelly, have you taken this to the Fish and Wildlife Commission?
That's a good question. We haven't, however, because we would have. That would have actually been an appropriate place to go and petition the Fish and Wildlife Commission to address this. There is a statute that prevents the Oregon Fish and Wildlife from changing any taking laws related to predatory animals. So they are prevented from doing that. Only the legislature can do it, or, you know, a ballot measure.
So following up on that, if this bill isn't successful, is that another avenue you might take, is trying to get that provision removed and then go to Fish and Wildlife?
I think this bill will be successful. However, if it's not, I think it's an avenue that we would have to explore. Yeah, I'm not sure when that statute was put in place. I think it was about 5 or 6 years ago. If you think about it, doesn't make a lot of sense that the Fish and Wildlife Commission can regulate game, mammals, and a whole host of others, but only the Oregon legislature can regulate taking of predatory animals. That's a law, a host of animals that includes here in Oregon.